Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN television news. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
From the Grenadian capital, this is Network News for Friday, August 15, 2025. In the headlines, Grenada dodges Hurricane Erin's wrath. Carnival 2025 boosts local economy with record-breaking occupancy. Applications remain open for school supplies and uniform assistance program. Also in the news, regionally, Kamla Persad-Bissessar threatens the boss head of ministers who stray. Internationally, plastic pollution talks end in disarray. Plus in the sports news, Grenada makes history, fields team at Under-16 Chess Olympiad in Colombia, while St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots off to winning start in 2025 CPL action.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave bathroom tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Kenroy Baptiste. Hurricane Erin poses no threat to Grenada. Beverly Telesford reports.
Grenada will not be affected by Hurricane Erin, the first named hurricane of the 2025 Atlantic hurricane season. Forecaster at the Grenada Meteorological Office at the Morris Bishop International Airport, Tricia Miller, confirmed on Friday that the island is in the clear, while outlining the weather conditions expected for the weekend.
11 a.m., the center of Hurricane Erin was located at approximately latitude 18.2 north and longitude 56.1 west, and Erin is moving towards the west-northwest at near 18 miles per hour. On the forecast track, the center of Erin is likely to move near or just north of the northern Leeward Islands over the weekend. So for us here in Grenada, we're not under any watch or warning for Hurricane Erin. As it pulls further north, we expect to get some showers, some localized showers, and maybe some thunderstorms across certain parts of the island. But that's about it. So we continue to experience the hot and uncomfortable conditions that we see now, and just some localized afternoon showers and maybe some thunderstorms.
The U.S. National Hurricane Center, in its 11 a.m. update on August 15, upgraded Erin to hurricane status. At that time, the system was located east of the Leeward Islands, moving west-northwest at 18 miles per hour, with sustained winds of 75 miles per hour and a minimum central pressure of 996 millibars. Forecast models indicate Erin will strengthen into a major Category 3 hurricane over the weekend. Both the American Global Forecast System and the European Center for Medium-Range Weather Forecast show high confidence in its continued development, though the exact track remains uncertain. Tropical storm watches have been issued for parts of the Leeward Islands, where rain bands are expected to bring periods of heavy rainfall as the storm passes to the north. Meteorologists note that August is one of the most active months of the hurricane season, with many storms forming in the central Atlantic before moving toward the Caribbean or the U.S. East Coast. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.
Full occupancy for Carnival 2025 brings economic boost to the local economy. Beverly Telesford has another report.
The Grenada Hotel and Tourism Association says accommodation properties across the island were filled to capacity for the 2025 Carnival season, including staycation houses and cottages. President of the association, Arlene Friday, says this year's high demand highlights the continued growth of Grenada's Carnival as a major tourism attraction.
It was full to capacity. When I say full, I mean every crook, every nook, every crevice was full. So our occupancy was quite high, including Airbnbs, small hotels, apartments, big, hotels as well. We were full to capacity. That will help us in terms of even increasing our GDP. So yes, so these are things that we're excited about, and this is why we try to tell the world how important it is to come to Grenada, and in turn how it gives back to Grenada.
She notes that the season will once again deliver significant economic benefits for locals, as most of the hotels and guest houses are locally owned.
Really does well. So, you're talking about not just the big hotels, but what makes Grenada so different is that most of our hotels are indigenously owned. That means they're locally owned, so the money truly comes back to Grenada, and it trickles down and into the communities. So I think that's what makes it really special for Grenada as opposed to other islands. When we talk about how it means to invest in our properties, and having guests come to our shores, and what it really means for Grenada.
Friday adds that excitement for Carnival 2026 is already building, with some visitors making earlier bookings even before the year's festivity ended.
People were booked some were booked since last year. People are booking sooner, much sooner than before. So many people will leave this year and will already book for next year. So we have a lot of repeat guests, and now we're finding new guests as well, right? So at the very last minute, I'm getting called on, can you help us find rooms? Is there a way that you can possibly assist in getting a room squeeze? There are people who are actually renovating and putting more room stock, giving us more room stock, which is what Grenada needs, to accommodate the amount of guests that are coming on island during these busy times of year.
Friday says the association will continue to work closely with stakeholders to ensure the island remains a top choice for cultural tourism in the region. Rena Thomas, GBN News.
Other news, the mass band Peter Bain and Associates sweeps junior titles and continues legacy left behind by the late band leader in St. Andrew. Rena Thomas tells us about the legacy of Peter Bain.
Peter Bain and Associates Mass Band have emerged as dominant forces in the 2025 Carnival season, capturing both the King and Queen titles for the Junior Mass Band, taking second place as SMC Queen of the Band and claiming the SMC Fancy Mass Band of the Year title. Recognized as the largest mass band in St. Andrew, this year's presentation themed Trending Social Media featured 10 creative segments that brought to life the vibrant, humorous, and sometimes dramatic world of online platforms. The band's triumphs continued the proud legacy left by the late Peter Bain, a beloved icon of St. Andrew, known for his generosity, community spirit, and passion for the arts. Today, that legacy is upheld by his wife Nola Bain and his son Kido Bain, who led the group with the same dedication and creativity that Peter embodied. Mrs. Bain said she is happy that the band's success has helped her continue her husband's legacy.
I'm feeling very happy to win all this title. Mainly I've done this for Mr. Bain. My main objective was to win everything this year because I think that we had a very good concept, and I promised the people that I would stick to Mr. Bain legacy, and that's exactly what I did, and I'm feeling very, very, very happy, myself and my team, to achieve both titles. Fulfilled my husband's dream, and I'm very happy I've done that.
Peter Bain shared the inspiration behind this year's presentation and what he thinks separates the band from the rest.
It was the month of October last year, 2024, when I was going through a grieving process. That's the month I lost my dad. And I was going through a grieving process, and I decided to turn that grieving process into positive thoughts. And that's when I got the inspiration about social media. Social media is very broad because it affects aspects and daily living of everyone, in the kids as well as the adults, because you have children which are just some months old and you see them, they cannot speak, but they're able to grab a phone and pull up YouTube, right? Then you have older folks who cannot walk, but they send you inspirational text via WhatsApp. So when I think about social media, I say, yeah, that is it. To big up Miss Nola Bain and her entire team, the high voltage team and everyone, for coming up with different aspects to do things traditionally, and rather than bringing in ready-made costumes, we do it traditionally in the camp. And during the camp, different persons come up with different ideas, and we produce night after night.
For St. Andrew, the victories are more than just titles. They reflect the enduring influence of a man whose work in culture and community still inspires. The son and mother thanked DJ Mystic and the people of St. Andrew for their continued support.
Special thank you to the masqueraders. Oh my God, without them there was no band. Thank you to my kids who supported me as usual all along. Thank you very much to Spice Mass Corporation for being there, to giving me little guidance to what to do, you know. I must say a very thank you to Miss Pamela in Pam's Bar for assisting us with the refreshment for the children for Kiddies Carnival. Very special thank you to Angela Harrow for coming and assist night after night in the camp. Also Ralda Peters doing the same as Angela. Trust me, morning they come in like evening time and go in morning. Thank you very much. Thank you very much to the people of St. Andrews who stand up with me and give me the inspiration. Thank you so very much to the people of St. Andrews and Grenada by extension.
Through vibrant creativity, hard work, and teamwork, Peter Bain and Associates continue to be a symbol of pride for the big parish and a standout in Grenada's Carnival celebration. Rena P. Thomas, GBN News.
Well, on the heels of what has been dubbed a successful Spice Mass, Minister for Culture Adrian Thomas has extended congratulations to all winners, praising their talent and dedication. He noted that events like Spice Mass continue to highlight Grenada's vibrant cultural heritage, promote local talent, and provide economic opportunities for those involved in the tourism and entertainment sectors.
I offer my heartfelt congratulations to all our champions whose talent, creativity and dedication lit up our stages and streets. To Muddy, our unstoppable soca monarch, you shook the very ground we stood on. To Golden, our soulful and irresistible groovy monarch, you captured our hearts. To Scholar, our legendary calypso monarch, you reminded us of the power of words and melody. To Miss St. John, you earned that crown with grace and poise. To the winners of the road match, Little Kerry, the captivated mass bands, traditional mass, jab jab, old mass, Monday night mass, and fancy mass, Comanchero Steel Orchestra, and all other victors across the competitions. Your artistry has inspired a nation and delighted the world.
Minister Thomas also thanked stakeholders, participants, and spectators for contributing to a lively and successful festival.
Therefore, I extend sincere thanks to our stakeholders, the Spice Mass Corporation, subcommittees, sponsors, music producers, cultural groups, law enforcement, cleaners, private promoters, and all those who work tirelessly behind the scenes. To our patrons, your energy fueled every performance. To our visitors, you came, you danced, you celebrated with us, and you will forever be part of our story.
Now, the Royal Grenada Police Force has announced that the northbound lane of the Maurice Bishop Highway will be closed to vehicular traffic starting Monday, August 18, 2025, from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily until further notice. The closure is necessary for pipe lane work as part of the Southern St. George Water Supply Expansion Project. During this time, vehicles will not be allowed to enter the northbound lane from the True Blue roundabout. Instead, traffic will be diverted via frequented and dusty highway public roads. We can tell you too, the project will be executed in phases, allowing access to the upper portion of the northbound lane from certain intersections. The Grenada Broadcasting Network brings you live coverage of the Men's Caribbean Premier League 2025 fixtures. St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots face off against Guyana Amazon Warriors from 7 p.m. from Warner Park Sporting Complex in St. Kitts. You can catch all the thrilling cricket action live from 7 p.m.
Do you have multiple loan payments? Is your debt weighing you down? Ariza has the solution. Simplify your loan with Ariza's Simplify Loan promotion. Now you can combine all your payments into one easy, manageable loan. Enjoy lower interest rates, flexible repayment terms, and more cash in hand for what truly matters. Less stress, more freedom. Live comfortably while reaching your financial goals. Ariza helps you simplify your life because you deserve financial freedom. Apply now. Visit any Ariza branch or WhatsApp us at 423-4987.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Live free, with our buds, you can live free.
Spend $50 or more for a chance to win. Free fuel, free drinks, cash prizes, free property and vehicle insurance, free Hub TV, free electricity, free Coke, free Dasani, free cooking gas, free paint supplies, free Dutch Lady Milk, free passes to Sunshine Promotions event for 2025. 2-night stay at Sanders Grenada, free groceries, all for 1 whole year. And every winner receives a free lunch package. But that's not all. Drive away in a slick new GSE GS3 M Zoom.
Shop and you can live free if you want to live free.
This promotion is brought to you in part by Dutch Lady, Danny, Promo, Supreme Bleach, Creative Chef, Redneck, Flow, Salt Petroleum, Grenada General Insurance Company Limited, Coca-Cola, Sunshine Promotion, Carib Brewery, Coop Bank, Answer Coatings, GSE Motors, Sanders Grenada, and Food Fair. Promotion runs from April 7 to December 24. Terms and conditions apply.
Live free, live free.
If you are interested in reliable and efficient shipping, then look no further. Carib Connects is the one for you. Our main office is situated in Miami, which boasts one of the most advanced facilities with branches in most of the Caribbean islands, including Grenada. At Carib Connects, we offer you a timely and hassle-free shipping experience, whether it's by air or by sea. Our logistic team will ensure that you have a superb experience. We can take care of your small packages, full container loads, vehicles, dangerous goods, hazmat materials, and special loading. Our local branch is situated on the Carnage, right next to the fire station. Come in and have a word with our experienced staff. They are more than equipped to assist you with anything that you would need. We open from Mondays to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. You can also get information at info@caribconnects.com. At Carib Connects, we are connecting you with excellence.
Climate change is real. Storms are getting stronger and droughts are lasting longer. Are you prepared for what's ahead? At Grenada Cooperative Bank Limited, we want to help you protect your investments. Build for the future with a BFF loan. Make climate-smart upgrades and strengthen your home to withstand nature's unpredictability. Get 100% financing to build or purchase a home or make additions to your existing structure. Enjoy discounts on related loan fees and special benefits when you choose climate-resilient solutions. We are also offering financing of up to $50,000 unsecured for your home upgrades. Invest in renewable energy, energy-efficient appliances, water storage, and so much more. The time is now to ensure your investments can withstand climate change. Invest in your home, protect your family, and secure your future with a BFF loan. You have a BFF in Co-op Bank. Visit our website for more details. Terms and conditions apply.
It happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep. Including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Home is easy, easy with Republic Bank.
Are you dreaming of owning your own home? With Republic Bank's Home Easy Loan, you're one step closer to making that dream a reality. With competitive rates, reduced fees, and up to 100% financing, Republic Bank makes owning your home simple and stress-free. Start your journey to independence, empowerment, and the joy of home ownership today.
Republic Bank, we're bringing home to you. Home easy. It's not just a mortgage, it's peace of mind.
Terms and conditions apply.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Remind yourself what life is all about. Adventure awaits in the all-new Photon Tunnel G7. Expand your lifestyle, your boundaries, your imagination. Find yourself in places where no one else can. Backed by our class-leading warranty and a national dealership network, you now have the confidence to go further. The all-new Photon Tunnel G7. Expand your lifestyle.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Dreaming of a summer vacation? We can make it happen. Need a credit card for summer spending? We can make that happen too. Need a loan for carnival, debt consolidation, education expenses, and more? We've got you covered with a Republic Bank Make It Happen loan. Up to 100% financing, competitive rates, and a chance to win great prizes. Live your best life this summer with financing from Republic Bank. Check out republicgrenada.com or visit us today to get your summer started right with a Make It Happen loan.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
With the start of the new school year just weeks away, the Ministry of Education is encouraging parents and guardians in need of support to take advantage of the school supplies and uniform assistance program. The rest of the details from my colleague Chrislina John.
The program, which provides financial and material support to families with school-aged children, remains open for application. Parents can apply by messaging or calling 415-1458 via WhatsApp or by emailing the ministry at uniformassistance@moe.edu.gd. According to Pearson Stroud, the director of the ministry's Student Support Services, the application system has undergone major transformation in recent years. What was originally a paper-based voucher system has now fully transitioned to a digital format, making the process faster, more efficient, and more accessible for most applicants.
So if there's anybody right now who, after we've covered all of those things, those application forms, we went to the school, the constituency office, SEED, child protection, the children school attendant officers, if persons still feel that they have been left out and that they really need that assistance, please call via WhatsApp that number and make the request for application, because the QR codes, and Mr. Dakota will speak a lot more to that, they become obsolete. They become obsolete at the 15th of September. So we will be able to facilitate persons who still feel that there's a need to apply, that we're not covered in all of those areas, but we make sure we try to be as comprehensive as possible. Up until around the 29th of August, it will be the last time we'll be taking in applications, because we have to make sure that we leave enough space for persons to be able to use the QR codes before it becomes expired on the 15th of September.
Stroud noted that the department is currently processing digital codes and responding to a steady stream of questions from the public. He highlighted that household eligibility and support amounts depend on the number of school-aged children per family.
What we do, we basically have an amount that we would say. So, for example, if you have a primary school-aged child, if you have one child, the financial benefit will be $100. If you have two children who have primary school age, it goes up incrementally to $150, then $200, and if you have more than 3 or so primary school children, you will get a certain amount up to $300, $400. So that is really what. So we don't say you could only take care of 2 children in a household. That's not what we say. The program is scheduled in a way that you have certain amount for a certain amount of children, and above that you get one flat amount. Secondary school is the same thing. You have one secondary school age child is 150, 250, 300, more than one children of secondary school age. You get a certain amount at that amount of $350 to $400.
Providing additional insight into the delivery of the program, Senior ICT Officer Kade Dikoto explained that successful applicants will be notified through digital platforms and must have reliable internet access to receive their assistance codes.
Successful applicants, they will receive either an email or a text message, right? The email will contain the QR code itself, or the text message will contain information about the QR code. So the text message that persons will receive or beneficiary will receive simply goes like this: Hello, John Doe. All right, your voucher code is XXX. voucher link. So there'll be a link to the voucher itself. So you would not receive a QR code with the text message. You'll receive a link to the QR code. And you must have internet access to access the QR code. And take a screenshot if you do not have data on your phone, because that QR code is like your money. It's what you're going to use to conduct transaction at the vendor.
The ministry continues to emphasize that this program is especially important in helping ease the financial burden for vulnerable families as they prepare for the new academic year. In 2024, the program supported over 4,000 students across the Tri-Island state, and officials expect that number to grow in 2025 as economic conditions remain challenging for many households. Families who need help navigating the digital process are encouraged to reach out for more information by visiting the ministry's official website or contacting the Student Support Services Division. The Ministry of Education reminds the public that applications will remain open until August 29th. Both individuals or guests on GIS Spice Morning program. Christelina John, GBN News.
The Royal Grenada Police Force has announced traffic arrangements for the Real Steel Carnival Last Lap event on Saturday, August 16, 2025. From 5 p.m. until the event concludes, several roads will be closed to vehicular traffic. The affected roads include Caranash Public Road, Hughes Street, and the entire Port Highway Public Road. Additionally, Tantine Public Road will facilitate only one-way traffic towards the Botanical Gardens roundabout. Motorists are advised to plan alternative routes. All right. Senior officials and diplomats from the People's Republic of China and 9 Caribbean nations met this week for high-level consultations aimed at strengthening cooperation across a range of sectors. This is what we know. The meeting was co-chaired by China's Vice Minister for Foreign Affairs and Grenada's Permanent Secretary for Foreign Affairs, Roxy McLeish Hutchinson. Delegations reaffirmed commitments to deepening partnerships in areas including trade, infrastructure, agriculture, healthcare, science and technology, civil aviation, disaster management, and green development. China and its Caribbean partners also agreed to expand cultural and academic exchanges through greater collaboration among universities, think tanks, and media organizations. Caribbean representatives reiterated support for the One China principle, underscoring the position of United Nations General Assembly Resolution 2758. We can tell you too, the participating countries pledged to advance the outcomes of the 4th Ministerial Conference of the China CELAC Forum and promote the creation of a China, Latin America and Caribbean community with a shared future. Discussions also addressed global challenges such as climate change and the situation in Haiti, with a commitment to increased coordination on platforms, including the United Nations Security Council. The consultations brought together officials from Grenada, Antigua and Barbuda, Barbados, Dominica, Jamaica, Guyana, Suriname, the Bahamas, and Trinidad and Tobago. Get ready for a sneak peek into Spice Mass 2026. It's time for this evening's GBN ISAW.
A good eye catches all. GBN ISAW is brought to you by Clearvision.
Oh, I got my glasses from Clearvision Eye Center.
I got my glasses at Clearvision Eye Center.
Clearvision Eye Center.
Clearvision Eye Center.
The dust has barely settled on Spice Mass 2025, and already the sights are set for 2026. That's the focus of tonight's GBN I Saw. Spice Mass Corporation released the official date for Spice Mass 2026 on Friday. The flyer featured elements of Spice Mass from traditional mass to fancy mass, this year's Carnival Queen, and more. Sporting the tagline, "Come experience the best mass by far."
Send us your photo and video submissions via WhatsApp on 405-3052 or our other social media platforms.
After the break, Karakou Post Office reopens in Hillsborough after Hurricane Beryl damage.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now. Lots of dreams and lots of plans. Lots of ways to own your land. With ACB by your side. Lots of ways to own with pride. Lots of chances to make it yours. Lots of ways to open doors. Lots of space to build much more. Lots of reasons to own your future now. There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Start building your tomorrow today with a Lots loan from ACB Grenada Bank.
There are lots of reasons to own your future now.
Lots. Land ownership. Tomorrow secured.
Terms and conditions apply.
Attention all divers, snorkelers and underwater enthusiasts. Effective May 15th, 2025, all visitors to the renowned Mullinair Underwater Sculpture Park will be required to pay a small fee of US $3.50 or EC $10 per person. These fees are essential to support the ongoing maintenance and repairs of the sculptures, as well as the development of new features to ensure the park remains a world-class attraction. Payment can be made through the Grenada Tourism Authority's online payment portal, available on the Pure Grenada website, www.puregrenada.com. We thank you for your support in enhancing this extraordinary underwater product. This announcement is brought to you by the Grenada Tourism Authority and the Ministry of Tourism, dedicated to protecting and conserving Grenada's resources for the enjoyment of all.
Morning and welcome to Grenada Distillers. Just reminding you that we offer consignment and credit arrangements. The procedures are very easy, so come on down.
Our procedure is quite simple. Go up the stairs on the right-hand side of Nick Barrow House. Go upstairs where an attendant will hand you out some forms to fill out. Once filled out, they'll be handed back to the attendant and will be reviewed.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
Hi, I want $10 on Playway, $20 backup on Pick 3, and cash for each, please. Okay, are you adding multi-X to your bet? Yes, multi-X, all of them. Smart. Best value bet. Backup and multi-X. You cannot go wrong. Don't matter the bet, multi-X all of the daily games.
With multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add multi-X to all your Playway, daily Pick 3, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Freedom is driven to pursue that passion that keeps you up at night and makes you smile in your sleep. Freedom is bold to embrace the possibilities that can open up your world and conquer new heights. Freedom is fabulous with bits and pieces that enhance the quality of your life. Freedom is what you do with the flexibility to change path or direction when you need to. Freedom breeds ambition and purpose while having loads of fun along the way. But most of all, freedom is well-deserved for the road traveled and the journey still to come. Unleash your freedom with Nexa Credit Union. Call us on 440-1354 or visit our website to pre-apply. Apply now. Freedom awaits. Terms and conditions apply. Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium. This segment is brought to you by Flow.
Our world is filled with rhythm. Rhythm that's unapologetic, infectious, timeless. Rhythm is commitment in action. It's how we show up for each other with unrelenting support that goes the distance. Rhythm lives in the tiny beats of our most intimate moments and the seismic roars of our biggest achievements. Rhythm is resilience in motion. So even when things go out of sync, we do what it takes to bring the rhythm back. At Flow, we understand your rhythm because we live it. That's why we're dedicated to building a network as resilient as you, with a team of familiar faces working every day to keep you on beat. You're at the heart of everything we do, and our commitment is to keep your rhythm flowing, no matter what.
Welcome back. The main post office in Hillsborough, Carriacou, has reopened its doors to the public for the first time since the passage of Hurricane Beryl just over a year ago. Christina John has this report.
The facility suffered extensive damage during the passage of Hurricane Beryl on July 1st last year, forcing temporary arrangements for mail delivery and collection. Director of Post Randall Robinson announced the reopening of the newly refurbished facility, expressing his satisfaction with the progress made. The post office is now fully operational, offering its range of services to the general public once again. The reopening of the post office marks a significant milestone in recovery efforts following Hurricane Beryl's impact on Carriacou. The facility's restoration is expected to enhance communication and connectivity for residents and businesses on the sister island.
We're really very happy that on August 5th we were able to open our main office in Hillsborough. Remedial work had to be done on the building, and the Guyanese came and they did that, and then we had to retrofit it, and that has been taken forever. The shelving that we wanted in and the counters and so on was done, and so we chose to reopen because our office was more or less ready, but we had to separate ourselves from the revenue office. They're not ready yet, and they have some issues.
Robinson explained that due to a shortage of custom officers, accessing packages is still conducted at the port, while all other services are available in Hillsborough, including the shipment of produce to Grenada. When asked about the general use of postal services by the public, Robinson explained how they are able to keep people's interest.
With the advent of email and so on, you could understand what is going to happen with letters and so on. That there was a drastic reduction, but we had to determine, what it is that we're good at. And where are the opportunities? And so we suffered the same fate, but we were able to go in. What is our superpower? Our superpower is that we know where everybody lives, so we can access everybody practically. Once you have an address in Grenada, we could probably find you. So that's us at the post office. But we were able to partner with people who can have an address. You could have an address in the States and so on. You could do your online shopping. It goes to Miami, and then it is shipped to the post office, and we distribute here. So that's our GPC Global brand, and that has been doing very, very well. So So while there's a significant drop-off in the letters, people writing to one another, we still have to distribute the bills for the utility companies.
The postal director said they are also working on a payment system that will provide greater convenience for customers, allowing them to pay their bills through the post office.
You can come to the post office and pay your bills. I know that is needed big time, especially on the western side. So we are working to have that, what we call an electronic payment facility that would be able to facilitate the payments of your utility bills and so on through the post office.
Wilson said they are still somewhat challenged with mail delivery in some areas at the moment and are asking people in Hillsborough, Brunswick, Prospect Hall, Boucherjou, Lauriston, Leicester and Dumfries to collect their mail at the Hillsborough Post Office. Chrislina John, GBN News.
The Rotary Club of Grenada East has made a significant donation to the eye clinic at the General Hospital, providing essential eye care supplies to benefit patients in need. The donation, made possible through the support of VOSH, Voluntary Optometric Services to Humanity, includes eye drops and other eye care products. The donation from Rotary Club of Grenada East reflects its commitments to enhancing healthcare services in Grenada. Past President Charles Hossel expressed gratitude to VOSH for its partnership, highlighting the club's dedication to addressing pressing health needs in the community. They can tell you too, the donated supplies will greatly benefit patients requiring access to eye care products. This initiative is part of the club's broader efforts to improve health services, education and community welfare in Grenada, embodying Rotary International's motto, service above self. Thank you very much for that. Stay with us. We are going to be back to report the sports news.
When you need your prescription filled or you require non-prescribed medication, supplements, or all your personal needs, visit Gittins Healthcare at locations on Wall Street, Grandans, Victoria Street, Grenville, and Central Deputy Street, Wall. Gittins Healthcare aims to provide an exceptional personalized pharmacy experience. Additionally, children under 5 and adults 55 years and over will enjoy 10% discount on purchases of $20 and over on prescription medication. Stop settling for less. Visit Gittins Healthcare, where your health is our priority.
Mobility, a common theme woven into the very fabric of human history. From ancient wanderers to modern explorers, our instinct to move, to seek something greater, and to grow has always driven us forward. Imagine a journey into pathways of boundless opportunities and endless possibilities. A collective future where the vibrant rhythms of the Caribbean, rich culture, and welcoming community create unforgettable experiences. Beyond citizenship by investment, we believe in our collective investment of time, resources, and energy that fosters innovation, creates jobs, and enriches lives, driving the growth of an entire nation. The Investment Migration Agency Grenada boasts over a decade of exceptional service and remains committed to guiding you toward global mobility and economic freedom through investment. Your journey becomes our shared story of progress and prosperity. This is an invitation to be part of something greater, something enduring. Begin your journey at imagrenada.gd. IMA Grenada. Unlock the possibilities.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
What if you
choice. A choice of joining a line or a choice of making your purchases online. What would you choose? While you ponder on that, the National Lotteries Authority has provided another purchasing option. All their games are now available online. Yes, Grenadians. From wherever you are, purchase your favorite daily and jackpot type games using any electronic device. Register on the NLA's website at www.nla.gd. Top up your account and enjoy online lottery gaming at your convenience. We're taking shopping comfort up several notches. But the choice is yours. Join a line or buy online. NLA, make your dreams come true.
Good evening, sporting fans. St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots thrashed Antigua and Barbuda Falcons by 6 wickets in the opening game of the 2025 Caribbean Premier League. Chasing 122 to win, Patriots overcame, slipping to 56 for 3 to win with 30 balls remaining. Alec Athanase top scored with an unbeaten 37 and shared an unbroken 49 with captain Jason Holder 18 to get the 2021 winners over the line. They bowled the Falcons out for 121 in 17.1 overs, with Afghanistan's left-arm spinner Waqar Salamhill claiming 4 for 22. Fellow overseas bowlers Fazal Haq Faruqi and Nazim Shah took 2 for 30 and 2 for 20 respectively. United States batter Karima Gore made 61 of 34, but the next high score was Fabian Allen's 12. There were 6 single-figure scores, including 3 batters scoring 1 and 2 ducks. Game 2 of the tournament bowls off this evening at 7. Kishan Bruno and Azealia Renault wrapped up 2 of the expected 6 races today. They are participants in the Junior Pan Am Games in Paraguay. The winner of each event will qualify for the 2027 Pan American Games in Lima. Sailing ends on Sunday. Qualifications for the games are based on various events and universality quotas. The latest qualification summary mentioned the 6th scheduled event, the women's kite, which was dropped due to low entries, with the quotas for this event distributed among the other events. Only 58 of the 64 quota spots were allocated. Now into its second edition, the Junior Pan American Games are an international multi-sport event for athletes aged 17 to 22 in the Americas, organized by Pan Am Sports. Team Grenada is represented in 3 sporting disciplines: athletics, sailing, and swimming. The swim team, who included Sarah Dowden, Nakia Otway, and Janebi Benoit, ended their campaign yesterday. The athletic team, comprising Asharia Eno, Jamora Alves, Elisha Williams, Jaylon Calder, and Isaiah Patrick, started arriving today. Finally, in the sports news, a 5-member team left Grenada today to attend the FIDE World Under-16 Chess Olympiad 2025 in Colombia. The Olympiad runs from August 16 to 23. The team representing Grenada at the Columbia Olympiad comprises Jada Gill of St. Joseph's Convent, St. George's, Aidan Victor of Presentation Brothers College, Jaden Pear of Grenada Boys Secondary School, and Rommel Ventu of Island Montessori School. Janet Roberts serves as the captain and coach of the team. We can tell you the team was selected after playoffs held last June, with the 4 players emerging at the top of the list. The youngest was 9-year-old Vento. All 4 players represented Grenada in the friendly bilateral invitational chess tournament with St. Vincent in March of this year. Abigail and Vento also represented Grenada at the Aruba Open Chess Championships in October 2024. The Columbia Junior Olympiad represents the highest level tournament for all 4 players. It is the second time ever that Grenada is fielding a team to a Junior Chess Olympiad. In September 2024, Grenada fielded 10 players, 5 males and 5 females, at the 45th Chess Olympiad in Budapest, Hungary. Grenada became a member of the International Chess Federation in 2020. That's the sports news for now. In Trinidad and Tobago, Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar has read the Riot Act to government officials, warning she will bust their heads and fire them, as some were already cavorting with the same crooked contractors and lawyers associated with the former PNM administration. In a fiery speech at the United National Congress on Monday night to mark her first 100 days in office, Persad-Bissessar made it clear that no one in her administration would be shielded from accountability.
I say this is a warning, a 100-day warning. Straighten up, fix yourself, behave yourself.
To say Kamla Persad-Bissessar issued a stern warning or a firm reprimand to her MPs and ministers may be a serious understatement here.
I warn you, and I am not afraid. I will fire you, and I will ensure you face the courts.
So who exactly had the Prime Minister so fired up on a night the UNC dedicated to showcase accomplishments and spotlight successes on their first 100 days in office? Well, their leader told them and the crowd in Couva on Monday night that she's received some upsetting information about the conduct of some in her ranks.
I'm warning some persons. You know who you are. You're already cavorting with the same crooked contractors and lawyers and PNM financiers and corrupt fake elite. Get yourselves out of that now.
And while she didn't single anyone out, the Prime Minister said she learned that some are already getting carried away.
Lyman and Hyatt, Lyman in some restaurant up in town, people would never sit at the same table with you. You are now seen in Port of Spain, sitting at those tables. Learn your lessons. They will carry you, but they will not bring you back.
In her strongest statement of the night, the Prime Minister warned them that she and the people worked too hard to give the UNC another chance and warned that failure to comply will result in dire consequences.
She likes to say he will go to war with you. But if you continue that kind of behavior, patterning from the PNM, I am not going to war with you. I'll bust your head, should you do it. I'll bust your head.
The Prime Minister said she learned valuable lessons during her first term and will no longer tolerate the kinds of conduct she once allowed.
And don't ever believe this Kamla 2.0 is not the same Kamla 1 from 2010, 2015. It's not the same.
The big question now, who was the Prime Minister talking about? Akash Samaru, CNC3 News.
talk about that one. All right, just have time to remind you of the headlines. Grenada dodges Hurricane Erin's wrath. Carnival 2025 boosts local economy with record-breaking occupancy. Applications remain open for school supplies and uniform assistance program. Also in the news, regionally, Kamla Persad Besessa threatens to bust head of ministers who stray. Plus in the sports news, Grenada makes history fields team at Under-16 Chess Olympiad in Colombia, whilst in Kitts and Nevis Patriots off to winning start in 2025 CPL action. Don't forget, St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots will take on Guyana Amazon Warriors up next here on GBN TV. CPL action. That's it from us. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste.